Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a mess. I'm going to admit that from the start. Today, actually about 2 hours ago, I got back from Governor's School for the Arts. If you recall from my previous videos, I very clearly expressed how much I did not want to go and how much I was dreading it, but once I was there, things changed. I started making friends, and I started learning songs, and I ate the food, which was okay, but it still made my experience what it was, and today I thought I would share what happened with you guys. On about the first full day, I had to dress really nice because I had an audition for opera placements, and I had no idea what was going on. I didn't have any friends there at the time. My parents already left. I didn't know where I was going. I didn't know the building. I didn't even know what it was called. So I heard these two girls in front of me talking about their auditions today, and I was like, are any of you guys in vocal? And one girl said no, but the other girl said yes, and so I was like, oh, is it okay if I walk with you? I really have no idea what's going on. And they were both really kind to me, and I asked them their names, and they said that their names were Sydney and Lexi, and they were pretty much my first friends there, and I still call them the two best friends that I made there. Sydney was a violinist, and she was in the orchestra. Is violinist a word? I'm just gonna say violin player. And Lexi coincidentally got assigned to sit by me in choir, so that even helped our bond even more. And they both lived in my same dorm, just a floor under me, so we hung out all the time. And okay, sorry, I was starting to tear up. That might happen a couple times. But the food. Okay, so the first night I didn't really know what to expect. I thought it was going to be like kind of cafeteria style, but once I walked in, I was blown away. I'll have you know, that was my first night, and things got a little I don't know what this reflection is doing over here. That's kind of weird. Don't look at that. But anyways, they had pizza and like a grilled area, but it was pasta and like chicken, and it would change every day pretty much. And they had a hamburger station and a salad station. And so I was like, yeah, dude, this is great. But then I came back and kept coming back, and they kept having the same meal over again every day for 24 days. So that's all I ate. Salad, pasta, and pizza. But that's okay. I mean, I like all those things, so. Let's see. The choir. At first, I hated it. I don't really like choirs that much because they're more like formal style, and I don't really like formal style music. But once it came to our first performance, I have a story. But anyways, once it came for our first performance, I was like, oh wow, these songs are actually really cool, and we sound amazing. Anyways, my story. Okay, so I got up on stage for our dress rehearsal, you know, like casual. Oh my gosh, please ignore the makeup. I've been crying a lot. We had our dress rehearsal, and I was like, okay, whatever. I do this all the time. Like, I perform all the time. I don't get nervous. And I wasn't nervous, but all of a sudden, like, my eyesight started going out. Like, all I could see was black spots everywhere. And then it started getting worse. And then my hearing started going out. Like, everything sounded muffled. And so I grabbed onto this girl next to me, and I was like, I think I'm about to faint. And so she was like, oh my gosh, we need to get you down. So she, like, carried me off of the bleachers, and we sat down for a second, and she was like, come on, we need to go. So she picked me up, and we walked off, and then one of the counselors, like, ran out to me because she thought, like, I don't know what she thought. I mean, I was fine after the fact. I don't know. It was really scary. I don't suggest fainting. It was not fun. But that was only the first day, and things got better. At night, every night we had a 7 o'clock program, and they were really cool at the beginning. There's a wasp outside my window. You better leave. This is my house, not yours. Oh goodness, that is so weird. I feel like I still live there. Okay, shut up, Kayla. Stop. Just stop. The 7 o'clock programs. So basically, every single night we had a faculty concert, and it was either our teachers singing opera, and it was the same teachers all the time, or big symphonies playing orchestral music. And it sounds cool for like a little bit, but it was literally every single night except maybe 3, because we would have special visitors. And even one of the special visitors was an opera singer. So I kind of got tired of that. But I still have all of my papers, like my bulletins from the 7 o'clock recitals, and I'm hoping to do something special with those. So I'm excited for that. Let's see. What else? After like 2 days, I gave up on breakfast. I was just like, I need sleep. This is not working out for me. Oh, classes! Oh my gosh, I'm only forgetting so much. Why? I can't think right now. Every week we would have a different class. My first class was Music Theory 1, then Music Theory 2, then Issues for Performers. And none of those classes were what I thought they were. Music Theory 1 was kind of like the basics, and I was like, oh, I kind of already knew this stuff. I really shouldn't have taken this class, but I was like, whatever, it's a good refresher. So Music Theory 2 came along the next week, and I was like, what the heck is going on? I still have no idea what was going on in that class, and I probably should have paid more attention, but I was trying not to fall asleep. The third week was Issues for Performers, and that was such a fun class. Like, I would totally recommend it if you go to government school, which I don't know if any of you guys will, because I really don't know who is subscribed to me. But, oh my gosh, what has this school done to me? I went into that school hating, whipping, dabbing, lick, fam, all that stuff, and now I'm really just like, what have you done to me? Anyways, Issues for Performers, basically all we did was watch videos and tell stories of like what not to do, and we wrote down a list of things that that happened to us once we go on stage, and they just like said, oh, I relate to this, and like here's how you can fix it. So I thought that was kind of neat. These last couple days we didn't have any classes, but we had our finale performances, and those were amazing, but I'll get to those later. My favorite part of my regular day would definitely be opera. And I know when you hear the word opera, you think, oh, just some old person singing on stage, going like, oh. But no, that was not it at all, at least for my opera. Mine was called Home Sweet Home, and my director actually composed it herself. She didn't write the songs, but she got a bunch of different songs and put them together to make her own storyline. Basically, a bunch of people who used to live in this house were ghosts, and they didn't know they were ghosts until this couple from modern times came and opened the door and started like setting up their house and decorating it to their style. And they were like, what is going on? Like, this is our house, what are you doing? And then we realized that we're ghosts and we're dead and we've been dead. So it just goes through a cycle of emotions, and like at one point we tried to like kill them. That was kind of fun though. But anyways, at the end we finally come to peace with the thought that we are ghosts, and we just basically tell them to take care of our house because it's all that we know, but we're finally giving it to you now. So that was the storyline that we worked on. The whole 3 weeks we didn't have like a halfway performance or anything. We just always worked on that one opera, and it was so much fun. We all got really into it on our last final performance that was yesterday. And I got so many compliments on it, and I think a lot of people enjoyed it. The other thing that was, what am I even talking about anymore? I don't even know. like I said, I can't think. We also had a choir finale today, and that was really stressful because we had been learning this song for a whole week, and then on like the third to last day we find out that all the band kids are coming to sing with us. Now let me tell you, we only have one song for our finale, like that's it. And then these band kids are coming to join us in our department for our only song. Oh, this is gonna be sad, but I have to get it out. Oh wow, you can't see, but this is my name tag. Okay, choir, stay on task. So they had to sing with us because there wasn't a part written for like brass or percussion or anything on our song. It was only strings. So we had like double what we normally had. We had 73 people in our choir already, and plus all the brass and percussion players. That was a lot. Plus they aren't even singers, so I don't think anybody wanted them to be there, including them. But in the end, I think it sounded really well, and we all were really happy. We were all crying by the end of it. Oh my gosh, were we crying. Everybody. I think we cried for a whole hour, probably, by the end of the day. And everyone started, like, shuffling out and leaving, and that was one of the hardest things ever. And that really inspired me to make this video, though, because we had so many great memories together. And I don't even have enough time to say everything that I want to say because I'm already at 9.5 minutes. But there were so many stories, and I thank you all so much for everything that you've given me this past month. And I'm sorry if you're not in this video, but you know who you are, and you know that you meant a lot to me. And I'm going to miss you guys so much. I hope to see you soon. That is so cool. Hi!
Into a burning ring of fire.
Can you stop at a building really quick so I can see Mary Ellen?
vibrate.